Lake Katwe is found on the outskirts of Queen Elizabeth National Park, covering approximately 8 square miles. Its shores are lined with small ponds of water from which salt is extracted, with a population of over 5,000 people depending on salt mining activity.
So the first peak season of harvesting salt begins from early January to mid-March, and the second peak season begins from July to mid-August. During the peak season of harvesting salt, it attracts many people from different corners of the country.
Asimwe Rita is one of the salt extractors found carrying out her daily routine of salt panning, where she has spent many years in the activity to look after her family and her well-being.
Nze nazalibwa wano ate no business wetufunira buli kimu oba school fees oba kulya oba.
And this is one of the oldest salt deposits in Africa, and one of the primary industry which is still existing in Africa. And the salt that we extract from here is natural salt. It's just a free gift of nature.
It's noted that every pan, depending on the size, can obtain around 100 to 120 sacks of salt, which is packed upon harvest to avoid evaporation and wait for potential customers.
Kati omunyo ogusooka gwe tufuna ebeera ku road salt guba gwante. Oguddako guba gwa maliba guno gwe bassa ku maliba ne gakala. Oguddako guba gwa bantu.
We've been using it for many years. We've never had any case of iodine deficiencies, like goiter, like growth retardation. So it's the best salt to use in homes.
According to Asimwe, a lot has been achieved and doesn't regret doing this activity since she has been able to educate her children and cater for herself. Asimwe says she encounters a number of challenges in the due course, like weather changes, low market prices, among others, that need to be addressed.
Kati fabakyala eri mu nyanja enene tetugendayo kuba amazzi mawanvu gonoona wa private parts.
Now, salt miners want the government to come out and help them to find a market and add value on the salt products.
One of the biggest challenges here is low levels of technology. We've not gone very far to see how best we can add value on our salt so that we can take it in the world market.
During an interaction, miners revealed that they have not benefited in any of the government's programs that would enable them to change lives like other people.
Naye nsaba government nti bweba ereta program endala nga ya PDM ejjukire nti waliyo ba miners tibabesinga nnyo
They want the Ministry of Tourism, Wildlife and Antiquities to continue investing in the lake, since it is one of the tourist destinations, to attract a number of both local and foreign tourists, hence increasing revenue collections. Extraction of the salt from Lake Katwe is done by hand by both men and women, and it involves standing in toxic, chest-deep water for hours at a time. To extract salt, the miners have constructed large semi-permanent pools around the edges of the lake to intensify the evaporation, through which salt crystals form.